Hi, my name is Kate, and you're very welcome here on my channel where I talk about fragrances. If you like scents just as much as I do, you are in the right place. Pour yourself some tea, coffee, maybe wine, come back to me, and you can learn about what I purchased during December 2023. Yes, I think it's all December. I would like to share with you how I collect fragrances, what are the principles behind it, how do I decide what to buy, what to not buy. So today you will see everything behind the curtain and about how I purchase fragrances in general. So I tried to put all the boxes. I think I forgot something, but never mind because I already unpacked them. I just couldn't wait. I wanted to do a big video about unpacking, but sorry guys, I could not. Please understand, forgive, I just could not. I unpacked everything already and I have everything here. But one fragrance is still the one that I'm waiting for. They have delays with shipping and it's horrible. But whatever. So I will start with the one that I was extremely excited about. It's Serge Lutens, Écrin de Fumée. So this is the latest Serge Lutens, and if you've seen some of my videos, you know that I'm a big fan of this brand. I'm collecting a lot of Serge Lutens fragrances. I think I have about 12 now, maybe even more. And this is a new one, and I'm really happy with it. So this is wood, this is smoke, chocolate. I think they mentioned cocoa, like cocoa beans or something. A little bit of alcohol. I'm in love with it. It has so many allusions to other Serge Lutens fragrances. Somewhere it reminds me of Chergui. Somewhere it reminds me of Santal Majescule. Somewhere it reminds me. I found something else. Oh, Amber Sultan. Yes, I feel like there's a little touch of bay leaf or something. Or the wood is like from Serge Lutens. Was it patchouli? I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something from Amber Sultan too. I didn't wear it too much yet, so these are basically my first impressions, guys. So I'm very pleased with it. If you love Serge Lutens, if you enjoy the brand, this guy has all the best from it. I highly recommend it. I purchased it blindly because there's nowhere you can smell it in the US, at least as far as I know. If you know something, write down in the comments. Oh yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Don't forget. I trust you. Smart, you'll figure it out. You will do it by yourself, I'm sure. Okay, so the first one, Serge Lutens, mwah, beautiful. Next brand that I'm collecting, and I have even more bottles than Serge Lutens, is Nicolai, Parfumeur Créateur. And this is Kiss Me Intense. This also was a blind purchase to me. I usually love everything by Nicolai, so I'm not afraid to get something blindly. The same thing as I did with Serge Lutens, because I like 95% of fragrances by this brand, and I like maybe 98% of fragrances by this brand. So I was not afraid to order it. And this is almond biscuit or like almond cookie. I'll call it a biscuit. I like the word. A little bit dry, but also crumbly. And you break, and this is like the sound. So something with almond, a little bit of flowers. I think it's something like violet to me. It's definitely gourmand, but Patricia, she does this beautiful gourmands that don't smell too much like food to me. It's still a fragrance. It's still a perfume. Really like it, but not as much as I thought I would like it, to be honest. I have much more excitement about other fragrances, and I bought it used because I was not sure, so I bought like a half a bottle, and I'm actually happy about it because I don't think I will finish the bottle, but you know, sometimes I say that and then I'm obsessed with something in months, so we'll see. So far, it's first impressions. I wore it only once, so I'm waiting to understand how I feel about it. Next, at first I was thinking to leave it for dessert, but I just cannot wait. I guess, you know, just I'm very impatient and there's not much of self-control here. So, whatever. Heaven Can Wait, Frederic Malle, made by Jean-Claude Ellena, one of my favorite perfumers. And this is so beautiful. To be honest, this is a gift that I gave my special person, but it doesn't mean that sometimes I cannot use it, right? So this is iris and clove. There's a very strong clove here. and a little bit of wood. I smell mostly clove and iris and maybe a little bit of violet stem. There's something slightly green and a little dry there. And this is like a little tornado around you, but a very soft tornado, you know? The one that lifts you up and puts you on the couch. This kind of tornado. To me, it's kind of a cozy smell, but it's also put together. It's good for any occasion. It's just so nice to wear, so easy to wear if you like clove. Because I know that not everybody loves clove. Some people feel like they're pushed back to the 70s because of the clove, because it was one of the most popular notes back then. I don't think it smells dated or anything. I think it's very modern. I would say no, I would say timeless. It's a timeless scent and it's beautiful. One of the best launches of 2023. If you still didn't try it, highly recommend to try it because it's amazing. Another gift that was not made to me, but I made to somebody. It's Tabacco Toscano by Santa Maria Novella. And by the way, this is the box. And I think it's extremely cute and very nice. I love how they pack the fragrances. It's so beautiful. Just I wanted to keep it like this, to be honest, because it's just so pretty. And yeah, this is classic tobacco cologne. Very nice with a little bit of sweetness. A little bit of vanilla in it. And in the bottom, I feel a little bit of wood, I think. But mostly tobacco. Soft, nice tobacco that opens up differently depending on the weather. So now it's a little bit warmer here and I feel more sweetness. I think when it's colder, it becomes drier and less sweet. And I just love their bottles. I love the design. Really pretty. There's a logo made out of glass, like in this glass. So nice to have it on the shelf. Just such an aesthetic pleasure. Really like it. Next fragrance I would like to mention is actually Mugler, Les Exceptions. I ordered another one. Maybe you've seen my videos before. You knew that I have Perfume. And now I have Cuir Impertinent, kind of a naughty or saucy leather. And it was a blind buy too. Yes, in December I did a lot of blind buying, which is not always smart, but I kind of know the rules of the game, so don't worry, it's okay. I got it. I'm actually waiting for another Mugler. Like, I don't like their bottles, to be honest. They're not the most reliable ones. Everything is a little bit shaky. Like, bottles from this line, they look wonderful, but they age terribly. Although, I try to keep them in the best conditions that I can. And to tell you why I buy these guys, even though this line might have been discontinued, I'm actually pretty sure that it has been discontinued. But behind this, I will explain my principle. I buy them as investments. So in a few years, I think this will be a very rare and important thing that a lot of people will be looking for. So some things that I blind buy, I buy thinking about, okay, if I don't like it, at least it will be an investment. I will keep it properly, it will stay in a good condition. So, for example, if I really don't like this fragrance and I don't enjoy it, I can keep it for a year or two and still get a good value out of it because I can sell it in the future when it's going to be hard to find. So, this is my secret. Sometimes I do these things and try to be smart about how I buy fragrances. Sometimes I say that I did a blind buy, but it's not always just a gamble. Sometimes it's a thing that I really thought through. So how does it smell? It's mostly tobacco. I was surprised, and a lot of people described it as mostly tobacco scent. So I was really curious because I was like, but it's called leather. Yes, there is leather. It's very thin, maybe even suede, very thin layer of leather. But mostly to me, it's tobacco and anise. I've been really interested in anise note lately, so I started purchasing fragrances with that note. And it seems like I really like it. I used to dislike it. Anything anise, licorice, I never really enjoyed so much. But I guess something is changing. My preferences and taste is changing. So I'm very curious about anise notes, and I'm trying to purchase something with that note. I want to learn more about it and try it in different fragrances. I love this. It wears wonderfully. This whole line, at least those that I know, they wear in an amazing way. Sometimes you even forget about them and then you move and like, and it's everywhere again. Or when the temperature is changing, they're not very demanding, they're not annoying, not cloying. I'm waiting for another one. Actually, I'm waiting for a Wonder Bouquet. I also ordered another fragrance from this line that smells like jasmine and bread. So I never tried it before. I'm really curious. But the store where I ordered it like has been trying to ship it to me for like a month. It's been a while. I'm not happy about it, but I'm waiting patiently. Just a quick word. This is Black Opium over Red. I just uploaded a video about this fragrance. It's gonna be somewhere here. Don't forget to watch it after this video. I liked it. It's a cherry Black Opium. In the top, there's cherry and mandarin, and they're sitting on a classic Black Opium base with less pear and less woodiness than in Black Opium Extreme, for example. So just watch the video if you're curious to learn more. I don't want to speak too much about it. Really nice, and I think I'm going to wear it pretty actively. Next, ooh, Sherwood by Memo Paris. I've been dreaming about this one for months, and finally it's here. I also like their boxes because they have a postcard here that you can just like send to somebody if you want. So, as I understand, this is Robin Hood and Sherwood Forest. There's trees. You will see in the bottle. There's like tree roots or something, and an arrow. But within the scent, I don't smell anything that takes me to a forest or Robin Hood because to me it's a very, very fluffy. It's very fluffy white musk. They also mention, I think, either carrot seeds or sesame seeds. I believe it. Like I can smell something reminiscent of that. It's a little bit woody, slightly marshmallowy and powdery. I also smell a little bit of coconut, but here coconut doesn't really annoy me. Maybe you know, or if you saw my videos, I mentioned that I don't always love coconut. To me, it makes the fragrance a little bit cheap. I don't know why, it's just something in my brain. I'm working with it now because I want to love coconuts, and this is a note that you meet in so many summer themed fragrances, and I love summer fragrances. So I'm trying to learn to love coconut, at least in one way or another. Very fluffy, very cozy, beautiful bottle. I love Memo bottles. Like wearing it at home or when I'm walking my dog. Two guys here from Francesca Bianchi. Maybe you don't know, but I'm actually preparing a big video, probably two videos. Maybe I'll split them in two. So I'm getting ready with a big video reviewing most of Francesca Bianchi fragrances. And while I was getting ready for the videos and wearing perfumes from my sample set, I fell in love with 4 fragrances. So far, I have 2. One I got as a gift. What can be better than buying perfumes, getting them as gifts? The only thing that can be better. I'll speak about this one first then. So this is Sex and the Sea Neroli. I really liked the original Sex and the Sea without Neroli, but when I wore it, although it's beautiful, it became a little cloying, and at some point I got myself thinking that I want to just go and wash it off because it's just been there. You know, sometimes the fragrance is just like here and you like cannot get rid of it. You cannot forget about it for a second. It's really hard. So this happens with Sex and the Sea. But Neroli version has this neroli brightness and it makes it a little bit lighter, a little bit more airy or something, you know? And I realized that this is a version for me. I love it. It's very bright, very intense. Francesca's fragrances, all of them are very, very intense. I will make a whole review of the brand and tell you about her story, who she is, why she does what she does. She has a very interesting personality, so stay tuned. And this is a lot of white flowers and sand and the sunscreen and two bodies together. So it definitely creates this feeling of two bodies, like in the sunscreen and oil, very close to each other. And there's definitely something like sand, and it's definitely not a wind though. It's like heat. You know, it's heat on the beach. It's when you cannot stay under the sun, when it's very, very hot and you're just looking for the shade to hide. Very sensual. Yes, sensual is the right word. And this is a very good representation of that. As well as Angel's Dust. Very interesting name. I will talk about the name in the full video. I will not stop on that now. And this smells like a dressing room of a cabaret dancer from the past. You know, everything is black and white. It's like a black and white movie. She has a lot of makeup, the black eyes, long eyelashes, red lips, blush, a lot of makeup, and her hair is done, and she might be even a little bit sweaty, you know, her perfume, her makeup products, her sweat maybe a little bit, very sensual again, powder, lipstick, everything is here. And even a little bit of fog. It's so hot there. It's like almost steamy. It's that hot room where she's like changing. She's in a rush and she's like sweating a little bit because she's in a rush. She just danced and she needs to come back on stage. It's that moment. Beautiful fragrance. To me, it's iris, maybe rose, a little bit of honey. It's like powderiness about it in the top, but very dark and kind of like a thick bottom. You know, Francesca's fragrances, I feel them as a little bit thick, like caramel consistency. A very interesting fragrance. Very interesting brand. I don't love the packaging too much. It's very simplistic, but some people actually like simplistic. So maybe you would enjoy it. And we have one more brand to discuss. This is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. And this is Poudree version. I think they don't do the regular Narciso version anymore, which is a shame because to be honest, I like the regular Narciso. I know they don't write Poudree, but this Poudree version. But the original is like a little of a lighter color. I will show you here, like milky color. And I like that one better because there's less sweetness. This one is sweeter, and they kind of added sweetness to the flowers in here, which I still love this fragrance. Don't get me wrong. I really, really like it. I enjoy wearing it. I think it's incredibly done. It's a great job, but the original I would like a little bit better, and I'm a little upset that they discontinued it. If I could choose between the two, I would get that one, but I don't really want to chase it, to be honest. I want to tell you about something that you can buy easier. Abstract flowers to me, maybe rose, maybe jasmine, together like a bouquet of different flowers. Famous Narcisso's musk and powder. It's very powdery, it's very feminine, and it smells like this color, like kind of beige, pinkish color. It's a perfect color for it. I love the bottle. The bottle is really, really pretty, and I like wearing this fragrance. It's great for occasions when I don't want to think about what to wear. I just want to spray something and run, you know, when I don't have time, or when I want to be relaxed and feel feminine. I want to slow down. I don't want to run anywhere. I don't want to like do anything. I don't want to fight for anything. I just want to relax. That's perfect for those moments. And the last one for today is For Her Forever. I don't know, guys, if you know, but for her, this legendary fragrance, I'll put it here in a black bottle, Eau de Toilette version. There's also Eau de Parfum, pink bottle, which is beautiful too. But I remember the black one was my favorite. And you know, I decided when I reach 1,000 followers, I will tell you a story about how I even came to perfumes and how did I start collecting, being obsessed with them, become a perfume maniac. And Narciso Rodriguez, for her at the toilette, played a crucial role in that. And it's actually a very cute story about how that happened. For Her Forever is dedicated to 20-year anniversary of the one in the black bottle of For Her. And they are pretty similar, but this version is a little bit lighter. It's more airy. It's like more modern version of Eau de Toilette. There is a smanthus. There is also some abstract flowers. To me, I cannot really say. I know that there is a smanthus. Maybe if I try, I can say that I smell it here. Has this kind of suede feel. And definitely musk. This musk, the sexy, attractive Narciso musk that just changed the industry. This is a celebratory version of the fragrance that basically started my obsession very, very long ago. And I bought this as a symbolic thing for myself. I just wanted to celebrate, to have it. And I like this version. It's a little bit lighter and easier to wear, even maybe for the office, if the musk works for you, because I know that on some people it smells horrible. This is a bad idea for blind buying because I know that on some people these musks, they smell just like a cat pee or something. So yes, beware. But if it works on your skin, it works. And this is stunning, amazing, beautiful, very sensual, very attractive, very feminine. I would even say sexy. If I made a sexy fragrance video now, this would be in the top for sure. I'm so happy to have it. I hope that my channel grows. If you want, guys, you can help and tag people that you know love perfumes or would like to listen to what I'm talking about here. So just tag them so maybe they subscribe, and soon enough I will tell you about how it all began for me and what role this plays in that story. Okay, that's all for today. Check out my other videos. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye bye.